Hi everyone, it's me, Zippy, and today I'm going to be starting a video series, basically where, it sounds so, it sounds so stupid when I say it like this, but basically taking the lyrics of songs that I find interesting, intriguing, or that I listen to a lot, or that I really just find myself going back to often, and taking those songs and listening them, and then without music, not a cappella either, just singing them like poetry. And I decided to do this after I've seen people comment, I've seen people say on videos, just even not even on YouTube, but like in the internet itself, has music become, has music changed to become, more satirized, more commercialized? Has it become a lot more, different in the, not like a good way, I guess people see it as? And I think that people feel like that music has become so much more of like the beat and less of like the actual lyrics. And if you compare a song from like a few decades ago, that it's definitely gonna surpass today's pop music, as they say. And so I wanted to test that theory by basically going ahead and trying to create a series in which I basically were to speak the lyrics, as they are. No melody, no bass, no humming, no like, just simply how it is, as if the writer was writing it, of the songs. And another thing that people like to point out is that, nowadays people nowadays in pop music, the artists themselves, they don't write a lot of their songs, like especially like if it's rappers, it's like, this rapper didn't write a song, they have a ghostwriter. And it's like, I understand that people can get turned off by that, and people say, people have like so many writers, like people bring this meme up of like, it's not really a meme, but this shared theme of like Beyonce who runs the world, and the chorus was basically just says who runs the world repeatedly over and over and over, and girls is the response. And it's like, who runs the world? Girls. Who runs the world? Girls. Like that. And it's like, oh my gosh, it took like 6 writers for that. And you compare it to like Bohemian Rhapsody, which was just by one person, Freddie Mercury. And excuse me, I think many people just find that as sort of like, seriously, this work of art, Bohemian Rhapsody, considered one of the best songs of all time. I mean, I've seen people herald it as the best song ever. And it took only one person to write that, Freddie Mercury, while this pop song from like 2013 took a bunch of people, and the lyrics are just like repetitive compared to Bohemian Rhapsody. It's like child's play. And so I think people look at that and they think that, we're going downhill. But in the end, I'm someone who listens to all types of music. I love all kinds of them. I love to listen to things like rap and trap, EDM, dubstep, soul, classical music, jazz, Studio Ghibli music. Does that make sense? Studio Ghibli music? Like, it's really just like calm, and makes me just feel really nostalgic. But like that kind of music, I just feel like I listen to all kinds. I'm really not someone who discriminates against music based on what people say or whatever. Just based on, I heard one song that was bad. The whole genre is trash, And also, I feel like for me, I just go and unintentionally find music. I don't like go ahead trying to be like, let me just listen to like a jazz song. Let me just try to listen to like, a rock song. Like, I feel like sometimes, or like find a new one. It happens really spontaneously, and it just really happens where it's just like, I'm recommended towards like YouTube recommendations. I'm not sponsored, by the way, but just happens that way. And so, you know, I'm really happy though, because I'm able to find such great music that if it took me, only me, trying to look for it, I think I just stay with one type of music and I don't learn from that, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I feel. And yeah. So now, ooh, my teeth are white. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Look a lot whiter than they actually are. Makes sense how I put it here. Whoa. No, it doesn't really work that well. Wow, they're white. Jeez, it's like a baby. Anyway, so I'm going to this with an open mind. I'm not going to criticize pop music. I'm not going to criticize, you know, old music, if that makes sense. Like the old, you know, I don't know how to say it. Music from, like, you know, not from contemporary, you know. It's like more from like a few decades ago. I'm going into this without any judgment, you know. I'm trying to, at least, and with an open mind and thinking, you know, just of how music differs, and also how lyrics play an integral role in how we shape our opinions based on that song, and how even though I think they're important and maybe the bass means more or whatever the melody is, in the end lyrics are important, and you know, will continue to be, at least for all I know. So yeah, anyway, I'll get back to you guys with another video soon. And that's my series for now. See ya. Out.